Welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Sunshine. I don't know what the words singing. This will be second last episode. It should be, because there's only a few more things to do. What? Oh no! Don't get in the basket. No, I said no. No. That's a no, Mario. No, Mario. No. No. Bad. Go into your cage for a while. No, yes. We need the last 10 coins first before we can do the final boss, but they're in the final boss area, so in we go! So you get to see most of the stage, because the blue coins, there's 2 of them right away, and the rest of, and the other 8 are near the end. So, we got a traditional platforming area here. Just straight no. Oh, by the way, if you fall on those spikes, they kill you instantly! Well, not instantly, but you can't get away from them. There's no in-between period. But yeah, so it's just a straight-up platforming area. It's not a world. There's no shines to be had here, except for one of them. Technically, they count this world as part of Delfino Plaza, so any blue coins picked up here will be part of Delfino Plaza. Oh god. Oh jeez! So technically these 10 coins are gonna add to the 20 from Delfino Plaza to make a total of 30 like every other world, but it's not a world. It's just like a hidden area. Well, not a hidden area, but an area that you go to. It'd be like kind of like Galaxy, or even more like Mario 3D World, if it was more 3D platforming like Sunshine and 64. Thankfully, the water. These will actually eventually. You know what? I don't know if I can make that. No. Okay, I'm just gonna meet you over like toward that. Well, you know what? Screw meeting you over. It's like, this is not even going to be a very long episode anyway. Well, it will be if I keep dying. I keep forgetting to finish what I'm talking about in, like, the previous parts. So, and I was... Jesus, man, what the hell? Anyways, what I was talking... Oh, I'm going to get a game over, aren't I? Anyways, what I was talking about was... For, yeah, Super Nintendo games. I didn't have all that many. Like, I knew of a lot of them. What I meant to say as the Link to the Past is I never had it, but I did know of its existence. This is after Ocarina of Time. Someone brought it over to the babysitters, and I was watching them play it, and I was like, oh, that game looks kind of interesting, but it was never really the game. The first Zelda game I really owned was probably Link's Awakening, but, I mean... I don't know, it was like, so it's like one of those games I knew of. I didn't know, like, what it was, so... Or, I knew what it was, but I never had it, right? I never knew what Samus or Kirby was, but... Oh, why did I... Why? I never knew what Samus or who Samus or Kirby was, so I didn't play Kirby Superstar, I didn't play Superstar? I didn't play Super Metroid. But, so I didn't know what they were. Anyways, I never played any RPGs on the Super Nintendo. Any. The only RPGs I played back then were Pokemon. And that was the yellow version I had first, and blue version I had later. But, I never ever played any RPGs, so I didn't know that Chrono Trigger existed. I never knew about Final Fantasy. I never knew about, like, Secret of Mana or any of that stuff. I never heard of them, I never played them, I never seen them, or Contra, or Castlevania. Oh, jeez, man. But that's like the extent of my Mario, my Super Nintendo game days. I'm trying to concentrate and talk, but it's so difficult for some reason. And that heals you. Oh, yes, everyone's favorite. Did I get 2 coins here? I only got 1. I thought there was 2 back there. I might have to come back, but maybe not. Anyways, everyone's favorite part, the mud boat. Make sure you're all practice up now, or, well, maybe this will be the first time, and you're gonna have to get good now, because the game ain't gonna give you any It's not gonna let you get a water refill here if you want it, but careful because going through here is kind of sucks. Okay, and as you can see, there's all our blue coins. Now they're over the lava, so you have to. Well, I guess in this case it's magma, but you know. Who installed all these like water faucets anyway? But anyway, so I never seen or had those games. I never had very many Super Nintendo games or N64 games. I knew of N64 games, like okay. For me, my N64, I wanted it because I saw like at the babysitters they were playing it all the time, and Ocarina of Time was like the game for me. Like that was the game. That's probably the reason I played video games to this day. Was that game? I just wanted to see that game and nothing else. Anyway, so I finally got an N64. My dad was like trying to convince me to like, no, wait, because don't you want the new console that's gonna come out in like a year? This is 1999, but yeah, the GameCube didn't come out for 2 years, and I know for like my dad, that's like nothing. But for like I don't even know how old I was. I was in grade 3, 1999. So I must have been 8 years old. Yeah. So I mean, what do you like for a kid like an 8-year-old kid? 2 years, like from 9 to 10. That's a long time. Trust me. I don't want to wait that long, so I begged and begged, and I got the N64. I got it for Christmas, and I probably have the video of that. My dad does. Now, no, I'm not going to show you because, well, I don't know where I'd find that. Nor, I mean, maybe one day if I could find it, or get my dad to give them to me. Because I would actually like to see that for myself. That'd be kind of interesting. But I remember opening that. I knew it was the N64. Like, I could just tell by how big the package was. It's like, this is definitely the N64's box. And I got with it. I don't remember any other games. I only remember Super Smash Brothers. And I had Super Smash Bros. I didn't even know this game existed at this point. I just saw, like, all these characters. I saw Pikachu, Link, and Mario. And then I looked at the back and I saw, again, Kirby and Samus. And I was like, who the fuck are these guys? Well, I didn't say who the fuck are these guys. You know, who are these guys? But anyways, I eventually... Link was my main character. I eventually unlocked all the characters. I played the crap out of that game. I remember how long we played that game. We unlocked Jigglypuff first time through, which is weird because every time I do Captain Falcon first now because it just happens that way. Didn't unlock Ness or Luigi until much later. I had no idea who Captain Falcon or Ness was. Like, I saw like Captain Falcon. It's like, he's from F-Zero and the Super Nintendo. And I was like, well, I've never even heard of that game. And I saw Ness later. It's like from Earthbound on Super Nintendo. I was like, I had no idea what Earthbound was. And I was like, oh, I never even heard of that game. But I didn't even know it was an RPG. I didn't even know what Earthbound was. I just assumed you were in space and lost and had to go back to Earth or something. Like, that's all I figured. So... that's what I mean, what else am I supposed to think, right? The only RPGs I knew of at the time was Pokemon. I didn't even know there was other games that did that turn-based thing. So I played a lot of Smash. The first day, I beat it on very hard after like 50, 100, bazillion continues. And, that's all of them, actually. I guess I didn't miss any. Yeah, like 50, 100, bazillion continues later, and I got all of the, I beat it very hard, basically, and I, like, high-fived my cousin. I was like, I was sweating. I was like, oh my god. Now my other cousin was watching, and I don't know if he knew anything about the game, but we were like, what are we gonna lock? What are we gonna lock? It's like, you get nothing, and we're like, no, and then it's like, oh, no, see, you did it wrong. You have to, yeah, you did it wrong. You have to, okay, hold on. Oh, yes, you're here for that! Black market goods, huh? You're just freaking hoarding 24 shines. This is where 24 of the shines of the game are, and the blue coins, and BAM! That's all the shine sprites but one, which you might be asking, where is that one? Well, we still haven't beat Bowser, or Baby Bowser yet, have we? So we have to go do that, and that's where you get the last shine sprite. So, with that, we're done. And holy crap, did I just get all those blue coins by, like, without even thinking? What the fuck? Okay, apparently, those are some of the hardest blue coins in the game, and it took me forever. And after doing that, I'm gonna have to say, I think Noki Bay's blue coins are still harder yet, because that's just a pain in the ass to get those. But I can't believe I did that. Like, seriously, at one point, I, like, realized after, like, I was like, how many blue coins do I got? I looked, and I had 1 left. Like, I was still talking, and I was like, I have 1 blue coin yet, and I didn't die? I was like, how the fuck did I do that? Like, I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't even realize what was going on. So, I don't know, man. I think those mud boats are a lot easier to control than people give them credit for, because people always say it's the hardest thing ever, and getting those blue coins. Like, even as a kid, I'll agree, getting to, like, even just getting over there with the mud boat was hard. But getting the blue coins, unthinkable. Like, we were stuck at, like, 117 shines for, like, what felt like forever. Well, actually, 116. And then, because we didn't know which blue coins we had the guide, but how are you supposed to figure out which blue coins you have and which ones you don't have? Because we weren't using the guide for, like, the first, like, 80% of the game, right? I didn't get it till later. I'm not doing that. So it's like, how are you supposed to tell? So we never, eventually we got from 116 to 117, and I'm pretty sure those blue coins were the ones that, like, we never got, because it's like, getting over there was hard enough. Getting the blue coins, now that was even hard, like, impossible. But now, I mean, it's not even that hard to control this thing. It's just kind of second nature. I mean, it's like, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, oh, it's easy, because, I mean, if you're using this as a guide and you're trying to follow me, you're probably, like, still stuck on those 2 blue coins, and you're like, or those 9 blue coins, actually, and you're like, well, how the fuck did you get those so easily? Anyways, back to the previous discussion. Yeah, so we were playing Smash, and I had no idea who those characters were. We didn't, and then, anyways, so he said you didn't unlock anything because you didn't do it without continues. And we're like, well, shit, that's, like, impossible. I'm never gonna do that. Now, you actually don't get anything for doing it without any, continues, but, we tried. Anyways, so, I eventually figured out, like, the Samus is from Metroid, and Kirby's from, like, Kirby, so, yeah. But, other than that, we didn't actually do anything, like, I never really knew what game Kirby was, like, I never had a Kirby game, or, like, a Metroid game, but I did know of them now because of Smash Brothers. Anyways, so eventually, at school, somebody, like, showed me, like, oh, check this out, and he pulled out a Game Boy. This is the game that Samus is from. It's Metroid. It's really cool. And I saw it, and he's like, did you know Samus is a girl? And I was like, oh, really? Like, that's something that, like, that's, like, really? And I saw the game, and I don't remember what I saw. I mean, I know what it looks like now, but, I mean, it looks like a Samus game, a Metroid Game Boy game. But, that's all I saw, so I didn't actually know, like... Anyway, so then I finally figured, I saw a game that Samus was from. I keep wanting to call her Metroid, God! Anyways, I'm gonna cliffhang it here. Join me next time in the next final finale of Super Mario Sunshine! Goodbye!